It's time for the first Quest 3 unboxing. This unboxing video leaked today on Reddit and was very quickly pulled down. There's actually some pretty interesting stuff to be found in this unboxing, so let's check it out together right now. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the interior box, that brown box inside of that sleeve, just like the Quest 2. So we don't get to see the Quest 3 sleeve, unfortunately, but we're going to break down this entire video because there's a few very interesting things that we see in this unboxing. First of all, let's rewind a little bit. First thing that we'll pause and you'll notice here is on the back of the box there. You can only see it for a split second. You can see here on the box, it's showing how to adjust the head strap. And that the back of this soft strap, which it does have a soft strap, again, is actually forked. It's like split at the back, which is a lot different than the original strap, which was just a single wide strap that ran from the front of your head all the way to the back of the strap. Why does that make a difference? Well, it looks as if they've gone with a different design to try to support the headset a little bit better, to have a better balance for this headset. By having a fork in the back, it actually moves some of the weight, not just to the very back of your head, but allows you to split that weight to the sides of the head, hopefully allowing for better weight distribution. Now, if I skip forward here and pause, you'll actually see that the strap is exactly that. Pause it right here. You can see the strap as it flops around. That's exactly what it is. It's forked in the back, and you slide the straps to the left and to the right to adjust what looks like the balance of the headset. Now, let's just step back for a second and say how small this box is in comparison to the Quest 2 box. This is like a square in comparison to that long rectangular box that you get with the Quest 2. It's a testament to the fact that, number one, that they've done a better job packaging, less in there, obviously, that has to be in there, but they've just condensed it. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that it's got less packaging. And the fact that it's considerably slimmer. Now, it doesn't look necessarily slimmer because of the gasket or the facial interface. That black part you're seeing is pretty darn wide, but the front part of the headset is where all the magic happens, and you can see how reduced that really is in practice, and not just a 3D rendering, which is nice. Also, I love the two-tone of the new touch controllers, the black and the white. What else do we see here? There's a few other things. You can see the new charging port on the side as the headset gets tipped. And where the power button is a round power button this time. Instead of like an elongated button, it's a round button, which I actually think is better because it could be kind of hard to find. If you didn't know exactly where it was, this one looks like it's a little more pronounced, a little bit easier to find on the headset itself. You'll also see as they turn over the headset here that you can see the adjustment button for the volume on the left side, the rocker, and the IPD adjustment. It looks like the adjustment wheel for adjusting the IPD. Now, the one thing I do want to mention is that there is the ability to actually slide the facial interface in and out, not just side to side for the IPD, but actually in and out. If you take a look at this image, and I flipped it over here, you can actually see on this cardboard piece that shows an icon of glasses, and it shows the hand grabbing the interface and pulling on it, which means that you can pull on the interface to bring it back out or push it in depending on if you've got glasses. So it's kind of got a built-in spacer, if you will, and probably designed for getting the most comfortable experience for your eyes, which is something that I wasn't actually expecting, although sadly it's Bradley posted about it today and said that it was good for confirmations. Obviously, he knew about it, but yeah. Another exciting thing we can see here is the 3 golden dots on the bottom of the headset. You can get a good view of them here. That confirms the fact that this will have a charging dock, but it does confirm that they are going to have a charging station or pad or whatever you want to call it, a dock for this thing. But it's great to have confirmation now with this unboxing leak that does show that we are getting some sort of dock that'll charge the Quest 3. Like I said in the previous video, the dock is one of my favorite parts about the Quest Pro, so I'm very excited for that on the Quest 3. Now let's talk about the facial interface here. You can't really tell all that great, but the fabric or whatever it is, the texture of the stuff on there looks to be better than the Quest 2, which wouldn't take much, as I infamously referred to the original interface as the egg crate foam that you put on a bed. Awful, uncomfortable stuff that's itchy, scratchy, and very hot. So hopefully they've learned from the last time, and that will not be the case. You can also see the sensor for putting on the headset. That'll activate the headset, same as the Quest 2, although this one looks a little bit bigger, if I was being honest here. You've got audio. You got the audio slits on the top and the bottom of the strap, allowing for the audio to be pumped into your ears, or at least close to your ears while you're playing. There's the 3 cameras on the front, or the 3 sensors, I should say. One of them's a depth sensor, the other ones are cameras. And here are the controllers. Like I said, I love the two-tone. I wish that they would have actually opened up the battery compartment because I want to see what's inside. Like, I want to know if it comes with a battery. It's got the pull tab on it. I'm not sure if the pull tab is to keep the battery compartment open so you know where to open it, or if there's a battery in there that is a rechargeable one. They also pull out this box. I would have loved to have them open this box as well to see what's inside. I'm assuming just a charging brick probably, and maybe a battery or rechargeable batteries. My impressions overall of this unboxing don't really change a lot of what I thought. We kind of already knew a lot of what we're seeing here, except for it is nice if I pause it right here to see how close the lenses truly are to the front of the visual interface. If you look right here, you can actually see the depth difference, and they're very close. So you're going to get a nice close image, I believe, with this facial interface. Just scrolling through to see if there's anything else really to mention. The only thing I'm worried about, actually, as I'm looking at this, is how is the facial interface going to be swappable? So, like, if you're looking at the black part, that doesn't look like it comes off. It looks like it's built in. And I don't see a spot for it to actually come off unless you're peeling the actual facial interface off away from the Quest. It kind of looks like it's stuck there. Like, unless it's Velcro, although maybe not. Hold on. I'm trying to get a good view of this. It's hard to get a good view. From one angle, it looks like you can't take it off. And then from the bottom, for a split second, you can see where it could potentially detach. It's something we'll have to wait and see for sure. I can't comment on it, obviously, until I have it in my hands. And it's one of those things that now I'm going to write down on my list that I need to check to see if the facial interface will even come off at all. Like that angle right there, you can kind of see the split between the interface, where the interface meets the plastic it's attached to, and then possibly a detachment point. Hard to say for sure. I really hope it's removable, though, because I really like VR covers facial interfaces. So unless this is like a direct copy of that, then I hope that we can replace it. Overall, though, it is tiny. It's very small. And that makes me very excited. Just the fact that this is in the wild unboxing from some random person that posted on Reddit makes me very excited. We're getting really close now, folks. We're getting really, really close. There you go. There is the Quest 3 unboxing video, completely torn apart and broken down. What do you think of this video? Personally, I think we found some very interesting things, from confirmation for the charging dock, which we've kind of already had anyways, even to things that I didn't expect, like the ability to actually move the facial interface in and out so you can actually make room for your glasses and adjust how far your eyes are from the screens. This will make it a lot easier if you wear glasses. You won't have to swap out the facial interface to a glasses interface or a glasses spacer. It'll all be built in together. Also, I just love seeing this thing in the wild. The fact that it's in a small square box, I don't know why I like that so much, but I've gotten used to those big boxes for the Quest 1 and the Quest 2, so seeing it in a smaller box really just signifies smaller to me. Really makes me feel like it's actually going to be smaller than the Quest 2, and I don't know why, but I really like that. What do you think, though? Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this unboxing video. Even though we didn't learn a whole ton, it was still fun to see it and to break it down together. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on all things Quest 3, and as the launch gets closer, I'm sure we'll get even more information. Thanks again for watching, and happy questing.